Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Adeyemi. Not the most accurate pass. Joel Veltman. And Caicedo. Doucouré. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And smartly reclaimed. Joel Veltman. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Lima. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! Goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Leicester have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Rudiger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In the city! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Eze. Doucouré. Caicedo. Marmoush. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joelinton with the clearance. Lima did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Adeyemi. He is through here! Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for Mousse. And Marmouche! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Leicester have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Eze. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Caicedo. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leicester leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 35.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 7, De La Cruz.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Awani, and the shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that could...
De La Cruz! He scores! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Leicester take the lead. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's made its way to him. Leicester come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Works it forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Howson.
The attendance for this match
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
514.
Now it's Awani. Leicester do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Diogo Costa gets it away. Awani aims beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Awoniyi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And it's Caicedo. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice.
And the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on the field is number 11, Hoyland. Substitution.
Played out to the left flank. Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Forsberg. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Adeyemi. Coming on to replace him is number 2, Nkapien. Substitution in progress.
Howson spots it and intercepts. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's there to get it away. Leicester will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Marmouche. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. Played in. Marquinhos getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Marmouche. Forsberg. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stiller.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He can get that clear. Leicester moments now away from seeing this one out. In with the challenge.
Added time.
Baku. And he skips past his man. Forsberg knocks it into space. Cleared without complication. And that will be the final act. Leicester pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.